Good afternoon. I'm now going to call the Wednesday, July 22nd, 2028 meeting of the Norfolk County Commission to order. Welcome to all. I'm going to read the executive order on remote participation. On March 28, 2025, Governor Healy signed into law House Bill 62, an act relative to extending certain COVID-19 measures adopted during a state of emergency, which includes a 2-year extension of the option for public bodies to hold remote meetings by suspending certain provisions of the open meeting law, Mass General Law, Chapter 38, Sections 18 through 25. That action was effective immediately, extending the current option for remote meetings through June 30th, 2027. Thank you. If you'll all join me in saluting the flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Call the roll. Commissioner Stady.
I am here, sir. Present.
Commissioner Collins. Present. And Commissioner Shea is present. We have a quorum. We are going to have executive session today, but it's at the end of the meeting. Hopefully at the end of the regular session, which we'll get right to. So 2 is on hold. We have no objection.
Okay.
Now we're at number 4, 2 and 3. So minutes of the open session meeting of June 17th, 2026.
They appear to be in order. I'll move approval.
Second. Motion made and seconded to approve the open session meeting of June 17th. All in favor?
Aye.
It is a vote. Thank you. Next. William McMullen, Norfolk County Sealer of Weights and Measures. Come on up here, Bill. Good to see you.
Good to be seen.
Bill Buckley. They've been out in the woods and they're going to get us a, report.
Chairman Shea, Commissioners, great to see you. Great to be here.
Great to see you.
Having my little map update here. It's like show and tell today.
I like it.
Oops, thank you. And with your permission, I have a brief report to read. I think Bill wants to say something first, correct, sir?
Oh, sure. Yeah. So we're very happy. This is the end of our 3rd full year. A number of communities have had their IMAs completely cycle through and are now being re-upped. We're excited that Wellesley has received a draft intermunicipal agreement for us. Their sealer just retired a couple weeks ago. So they jumped right on board. So they will be looking at that in the month of August when their board next meets. And we have had a request for a quote from the town of Dover. I spoke with their assistant town manager yesterday, and we're going to send them a letter of interest. So hopefully we can put both of those guys together. Dover would probably be in the new year, but that would add 2 more to the pile.
So Dover, who's the other one?
Wellesley.
Well, Wellesley's already on here.
Oh,
Where's Dover in relation
it's
to
like south of Needham and Wellesley.
Is it?
It's bigger. It's a big kind of squarish.
So down there?
Correct.
Okay.
So not that we're doing this as a map coloring exercise, but it is enjoyable. And with that, Bill, we'll have you kind of report on what we've done this year.
Thank you. So fiscal year 2026 marks another successful year of growth for the Norfolk County Department of Weights and Measures. Working in partnership with the 6 towns within the county, the department has carried out its inspectional responsibilities throughout the year. The addition of Dedham, home to the county seat and our largest town to date, has been a crowning achievement to date for the program. In addition to ensuring accuracy and fairness in commercial weighing, measuring, and pricing for consumers and businesses alike, our mission is to serve as a public-facing example of the partnership between the County of Norfolk and the towns we serve. Through the inspections at 55 gas stations and more than 100 markets, delis, pharmacies, shipping stores, and other local businesses, communities and members of the county see Norfolk County at work for them. The Norfolk County Department of Weights and Measures promptly responded to 8 consumer complaints this year. All complaints originated from gas stations. Price of gas, like no surprise, right? Centered on fuel contamination and general pump conditions. Also as required by MGL Chapter 98, Section 56D, we did 122 scanner price verification inspections to verify that the price displayed was what was actually being rung up at the registers. Of the 122 stores inspected, 14 were found to be charging prices that differed from the advertised or posted price and was subject to civil penalties totaling $6,300. Those monies parenthetically went to the towns. So it's kind of like a bonus for
And
them.
we don't get the money.
We do not.
We don't get the money.
I do not offer
That's
a
fine.
cash discount when I'm writing up the tickets. So
Like you say.
follow-up inspections confirm that corrective action had taken place and everyone was in compliance. Moving into fiscal year 2027, the county has successfully brought the town of Norfolk under our umbrella, and we pledge to provide them with the same excellent service that our other towns have come to expect. We're not resting on our progress and are actively speaking with additional towns that we're looking forward to adding in the near future. As Bill mentioned, currently Wellesley is reviewing an IMA to begin services in August, and we'll be sending a letter of interest this month to the town of Dover to entice them to join in January. And closing on a personal note, I'm grateful for the trust placed in me by Commissioners Shea, Collins, and Stady, as well as County Director John Conlon to lead this department. I also appreciate the continued collaboration of Assistant County Director William Buckley as we work to strengthen this important program for the County of Norfolk and the communities we serve. Respectfully submitted, William Mullen.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Thanks, that was nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Couple of quick-
Commissioners, any
Yeah, a
comments?
couple of quick comments.
Questions? Sure.
Again, you're both doing a great job. We're very proud of you. All of us, I speak, everybody's saying we're very proud of the work you're doing.
Thank you.
And in different places where I go and we travel, it comes up that you're just doing a solid job and no complaints, you know. I had a question. It was funny. This morning, I was getting gas before I come over here. I saw somebody at the mobile station in Stoughton.
Mhm.
We don't do Stoughton, but they had the covers off.
Yep.
And it looked like she was testing it. Is that what you would do?
That is exactly what
They said she was
yeah.
doing something with the gas pump. So what is she testing? The quality
We're
of the
testing
gas?
volume.
Okay.
It's a 5-gallon test prover, and there's a tolerance that's allowed. It's really only about 3 ounces.
Mm-hmm.
And the pump is opened up as we're looking for skimmers
Mm-hmm.
and we're looking for leaks.
Okay.
You know, making sure that our seals haven't been tampered. It's a
Mhm.
wire that's passed through a spot where the adjustments could be made.
But you're making sure like high test, and regular, right?
We don't test octane.
You don't do
We
that?
just
Okay.
test volume. If we
Just volume,
suspect it,
okay.
we contact our partners with the state
Mhm.
and they come out with an octane tester.
So what kind of complaint do you get for gas? I'm just curious. You said you got complaints about
So
gas.
we had a fuel contamination complaint, and it turns out there was water in the fuel, so we had to shut the whole station down.
Oh, okay.
We've had complaints that it didn't start at 0,
Okay.
which is a significant issue, but usually it's not. We've had complaints that like they paid for 87, but they got 93, and they
Mhm.
thought the station was pulling a fast one. That usually is just the hose hitting the 93 octane button
Mhm.
as they're turning to put it in the car. The
Okay.
gas station
Yeah.
cannot say you have to have 93 octane. They just turn the pump on.
Yeah.
So
Like human error or something like that. Yeah.
most of these things we kind of know the answer before we even go out there,
Yeah.
but we go out there every single time. We inspect it, we take pictures, and we contact everybody beforehand to find out exactly what their complaint was, and we call them later and say, "This is what we found."
Do you think that, Billy, is it possible for us looking down the road on a 3-year, 5-year plan, we could keep going? Because I know Norwood has someone that might be retiring soon.
Yeah,
Or
so
maybe has retired. And I think she retired.
they have
from
a
town.
retired individual who's working on a contract.
Right,
I mean,
right.
we look at. I would hazard to guess that the other bill here has a pretty good read on everyone in the county and region and where they are in their careers. Like we kind of knew the Wellesley guy was getting towards retirement and moving away from Wellesley,
Mhm.
so we're kind of tracking what
I
could
see.
happen now. Medfield Millis Medway has one person who is an inspector at one of the communities who does it for all 3 communities. If that person were to move on, we would obviously jump on them very quickly. The person who does Bellingham is at a later stage of their career. We're always having Bill kind of follow up on them. So there is, I would say we can take Dover easily. Dover has 3 places, a supermarket, a deli that's not open right now, and that small little gas station in the center of Dover. So Dover has the state do them generally, but they are large enough that we can do them. So we're going to probably just underbid the state a little bit and take them. But they basically are sealed in a day.
Yeah.
So if they've done all the work for the year, you've lost your opportunity to kind of bring them on board.
Sure. Yeah.
After Dover and possibly Plainville, which is in the sort of bottom of your map,
Yep.
we would have to have more serious conversations about
Yeah.
if we took whether a third FTE would be needed if we took on, say, Weymouth or Braintree or somebody in the east, or if we wanted to help out some of our neighbors in other counties at an additional higher rate. Obviously, the Norfolk County towns will get a better discount. But those are all things where it's iterative that we're willing to explore. And I think in the short term, Bill has been open to say if your sealer's sick or whatnot, maybe pinch hitting in a similar way that we did with veterans when Dale went to Denham for a few months just to help out. So
how's the new truck working out too?
Excellent.
Right, good.
Excellent.
Good.
Amazing gas mileage too,
Yeah,
which
good.
is nice. Helps our budget.
Well said. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you. Keep up
you.
the good work.
Gentlemen, I appreciate your time.
Thanks, Bill.
Yeah.
Hope you made that pretty quick.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bill.
Thank you, Bill.
Bill and Bill.
Thanks, Bill. I'll let Mr. Conlon know he said hello.
What's your house? What's your assistant's name?
What?
Bill.
Greg.
Greg?
Yes.
How's Greg? Good?
He's excellent.
Okay, good.
Excellent. Thank you.
Yeah, to John
Don't
Conlon.
teach him too much. I want to move on to another time.
Greg to come.
Thank you. Okay, that completes the update on our sealer and weight.
Okay.
Thank you. Number 6, public comment. Each week we have a session in our agenda for public comment. People can come in and address the board on what matters. Or if you're listening on the remote, you can address the board at any time. Director Cronin, did you have anyone request
No,
to be heard in public comment?
not this week.
Oh. Let's call for public comment. Seeing none, we're going to move to old business. Number 7, I have none. Number 8, personnel matters for consideration.
Well,
Commissioner stated
yes, sir.
2
Mr.
at the
Chairman,
agricultural school and 1 in
Right.
maintenance.
be pleased to move the following for approval by the board this afternoon at the Norfolk County Aggie School. First, move approval of the appointment of Meredith Conlon as special ed instructor assistant and at the rate stated effective date 8/31/26. So moved.
Second. Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
It is a vote. Next.
And move approval of the appointment for Anna Rolfe as a new 183-day instructor at the rate stated. Welcome, Hannah. Effective date 8/31/26. So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. It is a vote.
And maintenance department, Mr. Chairman, just one approval, move the appointment of Sean Galletti as foreman carpenter at the rate stated, effective date 7/27/26. So moved.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
It is a vote. Thank you. Payroll and expense warrants for approval.
Chairman,
Yes.
if you want, I
Commissioner.
have 5 to move approval for.
Yes.
So the warrant list of 7/22/26. Number 1, move approval of the payroll of the county, 27-3, the sum $234,972.39. So moved.
Second. Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
It is a vote. Thank you.
Second, 27-3, parentheses 2.1, move approval of the payroll of the school, the sum $276,213.07. So moved.
Second. Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
It is a vote.
On a third, another payroll for the school, 27-3, parentheses 2, sum $119,542.05. So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. It is a vote. Next.
Fourth item, payroll of the county. Move approval of 7-1726, the sum of $5,523.91. So moved.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye. And final item, Mr. Chairman, I move
Yes.
approval of 070427, the expense for the county, the sum $675,340.90. So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
It is a vote.
That completes our warrant list for today.
That complete the payroll and expense warrant.
Yes, it does.
Excellent.
Yes.
Number 10, annual reports
Through
for
you, Mr.
approval, fiscal year 23 and 24. We're moving along.
through you, Mr. Chairman,
Mr. Buckley.
taking the chairman's direction in creating annual reports and also creating bound annual reports for the first time in a long time. We continue with that process, struggling with some folks who are in transition, who are leaving as department heads. So before you, we have FY23 and 24s, which look very similar to FY21 and 22s, which you approved a few months back. We have bound FY14 to 20.
Wow.
This is what they look like.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna-
Nice.
I'm going to speak on this.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So we've changed what we did, sort of taking Chairman Shea's direction. So now what we're doing is we have also had FY21 and 22. Now that you've approved them, we've sent them to the printer with appendices, and you can see them in these reports with the yearly ARPA report attached, with all of the minutes for the advisory board attached. So what we will get back, and they are ready for 21 and 22, is a larger book that has all the vital documents of the year in the county, all the minutes, all of the outside reports we had together, so we can stick them on the shelf, and so that they're better shelf stable. You know, you're not going to lose a page out of this because it's bound. So we've done 21 and 22 are completed. When you approve 23 and 24, we'll take a ride and do a switch with the printer and give them 23, 24, along with all of the minutes, the annual ARPA reports, the advisory board minutes together, so that if someone was looking back on something, they'll have all the documents for a given fiscal year centralized. After this,
Wait, hold on a second. For me, is that going to be included in that book, or there'll be a new book?
there'll be a new book. So
Okay,
we'll just start on the
okay.
study.
Okay.
But instead of, so this has 5 annual reports in it.
Right.
What we'll now do is we'll have one annual report in a book, but also all of the years and minutes and any other additional information that is pertinent. So it'll just be really a snapshot of the
Yeah,
fiscal year.
that's good.
So we will then, moving on from there, a piece we would like to, I'll send out an email this week to say that we'll do 25 and 26 as annual reports, ask department heads to get that stuff into me by about October. And then we'll go from there, continuing on with the project. It's a
The
really,
reports will be on the website too.
and the reports, once you approve them, the reports will be on the website, and there'll be links in the appendices. So when you get to, if you're reading the report and you're looking for, say, minutes, it'll take you to the minutes part of the website as well.
Just like a town. Towns have the annual
Yeah,
report.
same thing.
Same idea, right?
Yeah, I
Like
think
town has an annual, but they do it
Yeah.
only for the year. You've got like 5 in there.
that's just, we bound them together. You
Okay.
guys previously approved them individually,
Okay.
but we just put them all together because of the size,
I see.
because they're only about 50 pages.
Yeah.
But when you add the minutes and everything else, it's about that big.
Oh, no, I understand.
Yeah.
Right.
So it'll be
That's
good.
great.
I think we'd like to try formatting wise for 25 and 26 to maybe kick it up a notch as far as just the way the look and feel, make it a little more modern looking.
Right.
Okay.
The report is a little antiquated as far as what's in there and how it's organized. So we might kind of tinker with it going forward. But it's been a fun project. The place it's in, we use a vendor in Charlestown. They still hand stitch books and they have presses. It's like the scene from Johnny Tremaine in there. It's pretty cool to go do. So hopefully the chairman can accompany me in delivering the next batch.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
You see,
That's great.
is there loose ones readily available in Phil's office? Like a whole package of them, we just want to show some.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Well, if you go back first of all, and we do keep up with the general laws. The general laws require minutes, etc., and publication of it. If you look at the old books, which I like to look at every now and then and go way back and bring them forward, exactly what they did. And in those days, I noticed there was a prominent printer in Dedham. I think his name is Dedham Printing. And they kept, they found them all. Then we went at some point, doesn't matter when, to the loose leaf. Well, loose leaf doesn't secure it.
That's loosely.
These all-
Right, that's, so because you, first of all, you're perforating it, and secondly, someone comes in and reads it, and they found what they wanted in 1954.
Right.
Lazy people,
Yeah.
pages disappear. Can happen here, but it would really be egregious.
Huh.
Plus, I think it does a whole lot of space saving, and it looks a lot nicer, and it's fairly inexpensive. It really is.
Yeah, we're making. We're making.
And they go through it and call you if they think there's something missing, and
Yeah.
put it in.
It looked great.
They're great
put a-
people.
Put a blank sheet between each year,
Mhm.
tough, so you know you're at the end of the year. And so we're going to be dealing with this rather than that. I don't know if Director Cronin will free up some more money, but when we get a little money, we're going to put it into this project as we go along from year to year.
Through you, may I ask Bill a
Mhm.
question? The chair. Is this what Andrew was working on? Because
Andrew was organizing
I
a
ran
bunch
the other
of
night at a
Yes,
function
he
in
was.
Millis,
Yeah,
and he was asking how we were doing.
yeah.
I said, I think we're doing fine. Is that what he was working
So
on?
he was working with, these were part of the document. So he took all of these binders and put them downstairs. And
Okay.
he scanned everything. So we have a digitized copy now.
Oh, that's right.
Of,
That's
say,
right.
stuff in the
Okay.
80s.
Okay.
But what we're also trying to do is, since I came here maybe 5 or 6 years ago, at least for the last 5, we have high depth, searchable PDFs.
Right.
As opposed to a scan of a signed, like if you took this and scanned it with a signature on there, it's not super readable for people.
Okay.
So we have a higher degree of accessibility for those documents going forward. But this is sort of on the other end of the spectrum. It's a higher degree of security for them. So they have pretty sharp resolution. Further to Chairman Shea's point, we 23 and 24 are all set through reserve, I think, and 25 and 26 will be fine too. So then we'll just get back to
Yeah.
regularizing every year. We do one in October, probably after the audit and the fiscal close. We'll go from there.
That's great.
Even if we, as
Where do
we
you
go
keep-
forward 1 year is 1 year, we can go
put-
back to,
Where do you
go
play?
forward a little.
Right
The
here?
new ones we'll put up here.
Will they fit?
Yeah.
That's great.
The other thing is the paper he uses is a higher quality paper than we use on this per case here.
It's an
Right.
acid.
And its longevity in 40 years, still looks good and everything, but
Yeah.
there's a million reasons to do it. And
Great. That's great.
Yeah,
it's the kind of thing that you don't get. It's not as flashy as the division of weights and measures, etc., but it's the little things that, and eventually all that wall will be annual reports. I mean, it's pretty crazy. Some of this stuff should be gone through. I don't think we'll throw it away. I don't think we ever throw away law books,
No.
action resolves, and the state's
Yeah.
good enough to send us. Although, do we pay for those?
No.
Okay.
Do you ever get updates on that? I wondered about that.
Oh,
I remember
they
you-
send us every year.
Yeah. An
But
update.
they've been sending them loose leaf now.
Oh, really?
So we keep telling them not to, because they're really not.
Yeah.
It's just a waste.
Yeah.
To be honest, it's all online too. Like what you.
Yeah.
But
Well, you can
So-
keep the loose leaf and then make them into a binder too.
Right.
But
so here you have, as far as our reports,
I mean,
here,
this is
you have the historic ones up here,
yeah.
and there's some ones that are not particularly shelf stable that are downstairs. But generally, the stuff from about 10 years ago to about 50 years ago is downstairs, and they're all different sizes and they're all different shapes. So this is a much more uniform product.
Oh, that's great job.
It was a fun project.
Yeah. Yeah.
And this is 6, so.
Yeah.
He knows his business, this gentleman. Yeah. If you go over there, it's like a step back in time, the kind of machinery, and they do this by hand.
Wow.
And the way they push it and everything, because it's all my life, the city of Quincy, and not all clerks, but majority of municipal clerks in the Commonwealth use this company. I'm not sure that the other places down in outside of New Bedford or Fall River, I think Registrar O'Donnell uses the one down there, but he may have used these people too. But makes a lot of sense, and it used to drive me crazy because
Where's he located, that person? Who does that?
he's in the
Oh,
old
Charlestown.
pier
Yeah.
in Charlestown, behind that fairly new large fire station. I think there's 5 engine companies in there. You go around it, behind the old Schraff's chocolate building, before you get to the casino. Casino on the right, on the left.
Right.
And you go over there on a cold winter's day, and the water's blowing right off the river there, and you can see right over to the casino. But they almost got wiped out during COVID, but they managed. They had to lay a lot of people off and move and everything, but they managed to stay alive, and they're back very, very busy. And you just go over and you talk to people that do it, and they make suggestions. Sometimes they call if something's missing, for instance, if a week's missing or something, you'll get a call. They pay attention, and overdue, but well worth it. And it's something that you forget, and then it gets ahead of you, and now
Yeah.
we're back.
We make that available online as well
Yeah, I'll
on our
put,
website?
Yeah.
Okay.
and with links and stuff to the minutes.
Yes.
Those are the appendices.
Okay.
But, Mr. Chair, if you could please approve them for me, the 23 and 24 annual reports.
We're going to sign them today.
Just ask for a motion.
Need a motion to approve.
I'll move, we move approval of the annual reports of fiscal year 23 and fiscal year 24 as presented.
Thank you very much.
All in favor?
Nice.
Thank you.
Good job, really.
Thanks.
Looks good.
Number 11, 2027 county assessment.
Oh,
You see the figures here.
that's something.
Direct opponent, everything in order?
It is.
County assessment, or are we?
Before you, thank you, Mr. Chairman. Before you this afternoon is a request for approval of the county assessment totaling $7,674,048.59 for the fiscal year ending June 30th, 2027. This assessment was to be assessed, paid, and collected and applied to according to law and on the schedule as presented. All right, so hopefully you might hear, Commissioner. You want a motion to adopt the assessments as presented? I'll make that motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Is this how, does it go up? It goes up every year. Yes, does it go up the max?
Yeah, 2.5%.
Okay, so this is by law,
Mm-hmm.
and it goes up 2.5%. That's what I thought. Okay, motion made and seconded. All in favor? It is accepted. Sign away all.
You already signed the original.
Okay.
Yeah, if that's.
Number 12, report from the procurement department on bid openings and contract awards. Maureen, Mona,
Good
I see
afternoon.
a little package here.
Yes, big package today. It's an interesting process. Our current house doctor contracts expired, and what they allow you to do is, once they're in place for 6 years, which is nice, you are able to call on designers and architects that are basically assigned to you by the state, and they've been approved and vetted, and just call them and say, we need a roof, and they can immediately start design. There's no bid process. So in essence, there is a bid process, but it's all set out ahead of you. So I work very closely with the state, and we awarded 5 types of 2 sets of 5 contracts for various assignments. One of them is study and design for general building renovations and repairs, and the other one was more for engineering, plumbing, site infrastructure, and those types of things. So we set up contracts for the 5 that were assigned to us. They allowed us to weigh in on firms that we've worked with and like. So there, some may look familiar, some are new to us.
Okay, and that's. We're gonna sign these today?
Yes, please.
When you have time.
You have drawn it away.
You've already signed.
I think we've signed.
Oh,
it.
okay.
So
We need a vote.
Okay, that's all right. My question is that um, some we keep and some are new.
Yes.
In other words,
And you don't know that until you're in the meeting with them. I had
Okay.
submitted
Okay.
appraisals for firms that we've worked with, some were sort of pricey, so I mentioned that. And some we really enjoy working with, and they seem to accommodate.
okay, and I noticed a list of
Yeah.
engineering firms, etc. So,
Crowley, we've worked with in the past. So they were assigned, they're in Taunton, they're one of our towns. And Habib on the other side of things.
right, we
was
made it
assigned.
be,
Right.
how about Ty and Bond?
Yes, I think they're new to us. I worked with them before at other municipalities, but,
I
they
have
were
to,
assigned.
I found Ty and Bond to be excellent. I mean,
Yeah.
they do a lot
They-
of different things in the city. Quincy.
They did a large project for the county just around COVID time before I arrived. On the current conditions of all our facilities from an HVAC perspective. They did a great job. It was a state contract.
Yeah, they do.
So
Right now they're doing a huge
I
project.
want to make sure I'm clear on this. I'm a little confused.
On,
On the agenda, Mr. Chairman, we have 2 things. So contract, study and design for general building renovation. All right, repair house doctor. We've got like 5 people listed.
Correct.
Are we picking one of these guys
No.
today?
No, we're assigning
So-
5 we can go to.
So are you recommending a company for us? today?
Well, I recommend all 10 so that we have them on file. We don't have to use them. We
They
can
become like a
choose.
basket of vendors that we can access when we need them.
Okay. So these
Choices.
people here are assigned for that task.
Right.
And then the second group are assigned for the second task.
Yes.
That's right.
So the motion would be in order to approve that group for group 1 and that group for
Sure.
group 2.
Correct.
And at some point you will
Right.
make a recommendation for us to finalize the job or whatever.
Yeah, as we
Right.
have jobs come in. we
Okay.
can talk
Okay.
it. So-
Yeah, there's some, I recognize Habib,
Yeah.
Mr. Chairman. We've done Castle Booze.
right,
I recognize them. Anybody new here? Time Bond. We use Time Bond? Have we used them?
we have for other projects, sure.
Yeah, okay.
And Maureen commented she worked with them before I did too.
Oh, okay.
On
Okay.
the Seawall.
But these are like our people on reserve. We're
Yes.
building our
Yes,
bench, if you will.
for up
We
to
draw
6
on-
years, yes.
Right. No, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, up to $2 million per project,
Good.
per group, so
Well,
make things easier in the end. Right now it
Yeah.
was a lot, but.
I'll move, if you want, Mr. Chairman.
Sure.
Then I'll move the first one, on the recommendation of our procurement department. I would move that we approve, for study, design, and general building renovation, repair and upgrades, house doctor for Norfolk County, the following firms: Derby Square Architects, Habib and Associates Architect, Icon Architecture, Castle Booze Associates, Inc., and Studio Luz Architects, Ltd. According to the bid specs on the information supplied. So moved.
Second.
Motion made and seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
It is a vote.
And Mr. Chairman, I'll move then to a second motion relating to, again, recommendation from our procurement department. I move for the contract of study, design of mechanical, electrical, plumbing, and site infrastructure, renovations, repairs, upgrades, house doctor for Norfolk County, the following: BLW Engineers, Inc., C.A. Crowley Engineering, Inc., Fitzmyer and Tochi Associates, Inc., NV5 Plumbing and Design, and Ty and Bond Design Services. I move approval for those to be included as presented.
Motion made and seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
It is a vote.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's good.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you, Maureen.
Pleasure.
Got a present there. Number 13, budget transfer request for workman's compensation account. Are we out of money in workman's comp?
We're right sizing the account to start FY 27.
Okay.
It was, we believe we budgeted 195,000. There's been a bump in workers' comp claims, so we're gonna be covering that through this transfer today.
Where does this money come from?
The miscellaneous insurance account.
Any questions? Gotta do it, gotta pay our workman's comp.
Right. Move approval of the recommendation of the county director regarding workman's comp as presented.
Second.
Motion made and seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
Okay, for workman's comp. If you don't pay your workman's comp, the state gets involved, right?
Yeah.
That's
Peter, Peter,
That's not good. I didn't think so.
get involved.
Huh?
We get Peter involved.
That's not good.
No, I don't. Okay, next. Before we go to executive session, which was last, report of the county director.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Several items for your attention. First, this morning I met with our facility director and a vendor to look at the work that you've previously approved for funding and repairing the back deck of Blue House. Vendor has some ideas. They'll be speaking with the Dedham building inspector to undertake it. It's an off-grade repair. It's not straightforward. So we're expecting about a 2 to 3 week project down that end of the Registry of Deeds parking lot, probably sometime in August if things go according to plan. Just a reminder, the commissioners, I think I notified you, I'll be having a department head meeting for those departments to report to the director next week. We're going to focus on their performance evaluation planning for FY 27, including one goal that they'll all be moving towards the benefit county business that is developing comprehensive content for the county database that I think we've informed you before. This database will be outward facing to show communities what the county is doing actively in any given fiscal year in the form of grants, in kind, and work that is to their benefit. So next week we'll be having a conversation with them about that important step. I just wanted to give the commissioners a quick tease. I hope to have information next week. We're starting to see year-end revenue figures from the previous year, and one stood out, and that is the Wellston Recreational Facility. Several $100,000 above benchmark. Incredible bounce from previous years. And as I looked this morning, went back to FY 23, I see tremendous revenue growth from that facility over the last several years. I asked Phil to generate something which I'll share with you next week so you can see in real time how well things have turned around. At the golf course, things are looking up. Spoke to Patrick Higgins this morning. He is interested in coming before you to give you a report on engineering and the work that they've been doing across the county. It's likely you'll probably see him sometime in late August, early September at this time. We'll date to be determined once I speak to the chair. Your RSVP department, I know you received Lucille and Bill, I believe it was back in June when I was on vacation, announcing how the RSVP program is going to be changing. I wanted to announce that Lucille is going to be starting the phase. It's kind of a phased approach to the rebranding. They're hoping to send out a survey in early August to all the communities that they serve, asking them electronically to give them a sense of what direction their needs might be falling into. And then she'll be following that up with needs assessment meetings more in person with the communities once they learn what they're interested in. So it's a very deliberative process. I think it's thoughtful. Bill and Lucille have been putting a lot of work into this so that when they come around to realizing what the communities are interested in, that'll help define the future direction of that volunteer program. I'm waiting to hear from the Assistant County Director on the final FY 26 surplus numbers. As you know, this time of year, we get to see what we have to play with in the current fiscal year for capital needs, et cetera. We have obviously some needs that stand out, including our commitment to the schools, as well as our commitment to the stabilization fund right off the bat. So I'm expecting a number that's similar to last year. We'll see how far and close it becomes, but it's trending up. It looks favorable. Today you signed the blue papers for the new county carpenter. Sean will start on Monday. We'll try to get him in. I know you like to meet him when they start, so you can see them face to face. We very much enjoyed meeting with Sean. He's a very thoughtful, skilled carpenter who has a very strong interest in old carpentry books. So I'm sure you'll get to know.
Old carpentry
He
book?
collects old carpentry books. So
Flat out.
you'll
Keep
meet
my
him
head.
next week. And we are making progress on the painters. We interviewed our candidates this week. We're making decisions, and hopefully you'll have a blue paper for them as early as next week. So we're trying expeditiously to fill the vacancies without delay, and keeping up with all of those across the county. So thank you very much, commissioners. That's all I have this afternoon.
Any questions of the county director? Okay. We're gonna call for an executive session. And I want to get on the record, no further business other than adjournment when we come back.
Richard, haven't had that agenda.
Why don't we have a 1 minute recess? If we have no objection.
Sure.
And we'll go into executive session.
Okay, so
Recess.
the motion to recess now,
Yes,
right now?
right now.
Okay, I'll make the motion.
Or executive session.
Yeah, just for a minute break, yes.
So motion to go recess at 1:45,
Sure.
all right?
Second.
All in favor?
All
Aye.
right.
We're in recess until we call the chair for an executive session. It'll be within 5 minutes.
We won't be returning to,
No,
Regular
we're
session,
returning.
other than
I'll
to-
state that again when we do the motion,
Okay,
just for adjournment.
okay. I will move that we go into executive session pursuant to Mass General Law, Chapter 30A, Section 21A1, to discuss the reputation, character, physical condition, or mental health, rather than professional competence of an individual, or discuss the discipline or dismissal of, or complaints or charges brought against a public officer, employee, staff member, or individual, and pursuant to Mass General Law 30A, Section 21A3, to discuss strategy with respect to collective bargaining or litigation if an open meeting may have a detrimental effect on the bargaining or litigating position of the public body and the chair so declares. So moved.
second.
Motion made and seconded. Roll call vote to go into executive session. Roll call vote. Commissioner Stady,
Vote yes.
Commissioner Collins,
Yes.
and Chairman Shea votes yes. We're in executive session. We're out of executive session. We're back on regular meeting, which was pretty much finished. It is finished. I'm back to number 16. Actually, 15 emergency topics that the chair did not originally anticipate would be discussed. I don't have any. Number 16, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I moved, Mr. Chairman, we adjourn at,
2:40.
I think it is 2:40. It is indeed.
Motion made and seconded to adjourn at 2:40. All in favor?
Aye.
This meeting is adjourned. Thank you very much. We have a regularly scheduled meeting next week. Thank you.